If you need any Ultimate Team coins, head over to footcoinking.com. There's a link in the description, and if you use my discount code CHES, CHES, as you can see on screen, you'll actually now get a 10% discount for the rest of FIFA 14. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 42 of Luis Suarez's Road to Redemption. In the last episode on Wednesday night we were able to quite convincingly win our opening two games of Division 1 and today we'll be hoping to continue that good run of form with a couple more games. As you can see, we're only playing with this target team for the majority, or if not the total, of the Division 1 season, so hopefully it can stand up to the high standards it set in that opening episode. In the first game we come up against a weird team. It's not full chem, but it's not a bad team all told, although to be fair there are a couple of weak spots. For example, Robert Huth at centre-back and perhaps Czech Tiote at CM as well. Not really too keen on Czech Tiote when it comes to FIFA, but we were going to get off to a good start as Pete break it down the left-hand side and whips in a good cross. Suarez sets the ball up to Cavani, tries the cheeky finish. Great save from Ruffier, and I can't even begin to explain how he's managed to get up and make that second save as well. But as Pete denied after putting in the initial cross, Dani Alves though going to whip the corner in. Up goes Marouane Fellaini, and he will not be denied. Just about reaches the top corner above the man that was at the near post, and fortunately we took a 1-0 lead. But then Felipe Coutinho on the 18th minute picked up his second yellow card of the game already, gets himself sent off, so that wasn't particularly the best way to start the game. We get a goal, but then we go down to 10 men, although to be fair, Coutinho doesn't really do much in that CDM role, to be completely honest, when it comes to the defensive side of things. So I was hoping it wasn't going to affect our defensive game too much, but Hatem Ben Arfa absolutely destroys Azpilicueta at the back post there, and he gets himself back level at 1-1. And this entire episode really is just going to be completely filled with aids and rebounds. The aids is going to start here. Lovely ball over by Suarez. Hazard gets through. Good save by Ruffier. Then his defender tackles his own goalkeeper. Then gets stumbled by his own goalkeeper. And Hazard's able to run through to make it 2-1 to us. So the aids has started in our favour. But it definitely won't continue to be in our favour for the majority of the game. Ben Arfa races away here though. Good finish on his right foot to bring it back to 2-2 in the 35th minute. And Hatem Ben Arfa was going to be the main thorn in my side for the entirety of this game, to be completely honest. We'll push further on though into the game, into the second half. After the hour mark now, Lucas breaking free. Good dribbling feet to get away from one player. He's actually going to turn away from a second before standing the ball up. And Eden Hazard comes up with a nice header actually to pick up his second goal of the game. Hasn't scored too many goals for us previous to the past couple of episodes, but now we've got the full target team. Eden Hazard seems to have stepped his game up and really is starting to put in the performances that we expected from him. But Danny somehow shrugs off Dani Alves and throws him to the floor. I read the ball across and the ball goes straight through Team of the Season Petr Cech's legs and he isn't able to keep it out. And unfortunately, Hatem Ben Arfa scores a hat-trick for us to only pick up a solitary point from that game, when I think really I deserved all 3 points, although there was a bit of aids in both sides' favour, so perhaps a draw was the deserved result. I swapped out Coutinho eventually for Ramirez for chemistry reasons, obviously to keep the Brazilian link, to make sure that Dani Alves and Lucas still get 10 chem and Suarez still gets 8 because of the Uruguayan manager as well. So fortunately still maintaining quite a high level of chemistry, so we can head into the second game and hopefully be able to pick up a victory so we can improve our points tally. It's a good Premier League side, full chem this time. Eto and transferred Diego Costa up top, with of course transferred Juan Mata in behind at cam, and Yohan Cabaye, of course, who has now transferred to PSG, but he's got the previous Newcastle version. And we're going to try and get ourselves a victory here if we possibly could. Although we're going to end up going 1-0 behind here. For some reason, Petr Cech saves that with his feet rather than just catching it, and then of course because it's FIFA 14 and the rebounds always go directly to the opposition striker, he could have rebounded that absolutely anyway. He's got 5 defenders around him, but because the game isn't coded very well, it goes straight to the attacker, and we're able to get ourselves a 1-0 deficit. But the rebound goes in our favour just before half time. First half stoppage time, and we're able to get ourselves back on level terms thanks to another rebound. Then here he's going to hit the bar. It rebounds straight to Mamadou Sakho, and he gets the rebound to make it 2-1. So every single goal in this game so far has been a rebound. We're going to pick up a corner here though. Dani Alves whips it in, and what a header from David Luiz. Initially, I thought that was Edinson Cavani, and it wasn't until I went back and saw the footage when I was replaying it that I actually saw that it was in fact the centre back David Luiz. Because of course, the man of the match Cavani is so powerful in the air, and I didn't expect a header of that quality to come from my non-informed centre back. But it was a really good header. I'm quite impressed with that from David Luiz. And then just as the last guy managed to score a goal towards the end of the previous game, we're going to pounce on the ball here with Ramirez, and he's just going to give it a whack from 30 yards and pick that out, son. What a hit from Ramirez to give us all 3 points. That is eventually going to give us the win, a 3-2 victory. But I, in the same way, wasn't expecting, the header from David Luiz. Wasn't expecting this shot from Ramirez. I don't recall him ever doing that in real life for Chelsea. He scored a couple of goals for Chelsea over the past 2 or 3 years or so, by using his pace and breaking through the back line and then tidily finishing. But a 30-yard screamer isn't necessarily in his repertoire, but we'll take it. It's 3 points for Division 1, and that leaves us now on 10 points after the opening 4 games, as you'll be able to see in just a second. So we're doing well so far, 4 games down, and we're already almost halfway towards that 23-point target for the Division 1 title. If we do exactly the same for the next 4 games, that will leave us 2 games left to get 3 points. So fingers crossed we can continue this run of form, and we should be able to win this Division 1 title at the first time of asking, and then round out the series before we start on the FIFA 15 stuff. But that's going to bring this episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll put Coutinho back in the side and then put a squad fitness on because you guys wanted me to play only with this target team for the majority, if not the entirety, of the Division 1 seasons. That's exactly what I'm going to do, and that's going to bring this to a close, like I say. So thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. Links in the top right and the description. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Links down below as well. And as for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.